The Marvel MCU has been extremely lackluster and boring lately. Well, that changed quickly. Let's talk about Deadpool and Wolverine. My name is William James, I'm the host of Bald Book Geek, and if you guys are interested in exclusive content, early access to content, and much more, please consider becoming a channel member or joining my Patreon. Let's start the show. In recent years, the Marvel Cinematic Universe has fallen flatter than my mother's pancakes. But, if you want the honest truth, this film has brought it back. Although I don't think it's necessarily a saver of the MCU, it's definitely packing a punch, and I do find it funny that people are upset that this film was successful, because, you know, apparently all its fans are alt-right Yahtzees, and that proves that they're alt-right Yahtzees. Yes, just take that in while the purple-haired brigade scream into the void that is Twitter, and upset that their terrible movies such as Captain Marvel have flopped. So, where do we start with this? Plot summary. I'm not going to give too much away. I wrote a whole thing, but all I'm going to say is Deadpool and Wolverine begins with our favourite fourth wall breaking mercenary Deadpool. And he's living a relatively peaceful life with Vanessa, played by Monica Bellucci. However, things take a wild turn and he crosses paths with Hugh Jackman's Wolverine. Now, this isn't quite the Wolverine from the films because there is a Marvel multiverse thing going on here, and that's all I'm going to say on the subject, who is on a mission to stop a mutant threat. The unlikely duo are forced to team up, and it blends Deadpool's chaotic wide-crack style with Wolverine's grit and no-nonsense attitude. The journey takes them across the globe, from the neon-lit streets of Tokyo to the frozen wildernesses of Canada, and culminates in an epic showdown that tests their strength, wit, and ability to work together. Along the way, they encounter various characters from both heroes' pasts, adding depth and nostalgia to the narrative, yet it's handled brilliantly, and it's nice to see a lot of people coming back, even if it's only for a few scenes. Ryan Reynolds once again proves he was born to play Deadpool. His rapid-fire delivery and brilliant comedic timing brings endless laughs while delivering an unexpectedly emotional performance in places, and Hugh Jackman, reprising his iconic role of Wolverine, provides a nice counterbalance to Deadpool's character, with his brooding intensity and razor-sharp pun intended performance. The chemistry between them is fantastic, and it definitely fuels the biggest moments in the film. Monica Bellucci as Vanessa is amazing, and she adds some warmth and grounding to Deadpool's character. And you have TJ Miller returning as Weasel, offering his unique blend of dry humour and many new additions to the cast, including standout performances from the actress playing Domino. I am absolutely surprised, and by the way, Domino's luck manipulating powers add a fresh dynamicism to the action sequences, and it's done really well. The directing is on point. The director skillfully balances the film's tone and navigates between the outrageous humour and poignant moments with ease. The script also remains true to the spirit of the Deadpool franchise, while incorporating darker, more serious elements of Wolverine's storyline. The dialogue is sharp and witty and packed with meta-references and comic book lore that will delight fans, and I did have a moment where I squealed in the cinema. Now, the action sequences are nothing short of spectacular, considering this film has been produced on a much smaller budget than recent Marvel movies. The special effects, cinematography, and actual action sequences blow most of their recent cinematic offerings out the water. The visual effects are top-notch, particularly in showcasing Deadpool's regeneration ability and Wolverine's claws. And I'm not going to say too much there because spoilers. And the cinematography captures the contrasting worlds of the protagonists beautifully, switching from vibrant, chaotic environments to more somber, gritty settings. Beneath the surface of this movie, Deadpool and Wolverine explores themes of redemption, identity, and the bonds of an unlikely friendship. Both characters grapple with their past and the consequences of their actions, finding a sense of camaraderie. and purpose in the shared mission. The film tackles the notion of what it means to be a hero, challenging traditional definitions and celebrating the flawed and human side of its protagonists. Deadpool and Wolverine is a triumph, blending humor, heart, high stakes action into an unforgettable cinema experience. Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman deliver stellar performances, supported by a strong ensemble cast and a smart and energetic script. And honestly, I think you will enjoy this even if you're not a Marvel fan. Deadpool is very much a standalone, and blending him into the MCU would have been a challenge, but this is handled so well. Now, I'm going to give some pros: hilarious and heartfelt performances by all the cast, spectacular action sequences, sharp witty script, strong supporting cast. The occasional tone shifts might feel a little jarring in places, and there are definitely a handful of secondary characters you wish you knew more about. But honestly, this film is a testament to the enduring appeal of these characters. An example of how to blend different superhero styles into a cohesive and thoroughly entertaining film. So, tell me what you think in the comments below, like, sub for more, and I will talk to you guys later.